Yeah, it's a
So
crazy place,
interesting.
man. It's crazy. It's very
It's
confusing.
so funny. It's you got to see the funny side because otherwise you'll end up in their fear zone, right? You
Yeah,
got to see
yeah.
it as
Oh,
just
totally. Like,
hilarious.
I think that's the big thing, though, is it's just life, right? It's just life.
Yeah.
No one gets out alive, so you may as well enjoy yourself. It's just a little experience, right? So
Yeah.
why let it stress you out? Like that's what I come from. And I mean, stressing out like stops the creation process as well, doesn't it? Which is what,
Yeah.
the powers that want to
Anxiety.
be, they sort of suppress all this stuff and fill us with radiation and toxic food, so we can't,
Yeah.
our minds are like,
And
"Ugh."
then we're just honestly, and then we're just focused in on that as a problem, and it becomes the problem even more. Like
Yeah,
I've seen somebody who's done that where they're like, I don't know how I got cancer, but I actually ate really, really healthy, and everything was so healthy. And how did that happen? Because she was so focused in on it
yeah,
that it
yeah,
ends
yeah.
up
She was eating
becoming part of
healthy
your reality.
to
Yeah.
not get cancer, which means she was always focused on cancer.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
Yeah.
what I mean by hijacking our imagination.
Mm.
Because we end up filtering, we're actually creating their reality. We're creating the reality they want.
Oh,
We're not
totally.
creating the
100%.
reality we want. Yeah.
100%. That's what education is. That's what the media is, movies, all this stuff.
Mm.
It's like the collective consciousness, right? Which creates the collective outside world, but we all have our own inside consciousness as well, where we can affect our world. So even if it is going crazy, we can still,
Yes.
create a nice little serene path for ourselves and walk through it all.
Yes. Yeah, actually, that was one of the messages that came up this morning, and I knew it was going to come up. You actually brought it up. It was to do with a shaman or somebody, a high energy person or high frequency person, is somebody who can control their mind even though it's not what their outside reality is showing up for them. So when their outside reality is going
Yeah.
into chaos, when they can control their mind, they have to have an acceptance of what's happening outside of them, for them to be able to control their mind. Because if you don't, if you fear it or anything, you're resisting it. So you push against it, and that means you're already fueling it, and you're depleting yourself of fuel too. So
Mm.
when you accept it, this is the way it is, but I'm going to control my mind to see from an observer point a higher and a better path, then you'll easily slip through the cracks because all possibilities are on the table, right? At
Mm.
any given
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. It's the double
Yeah.
slit experiment, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Like totally. Like when you're focused on it, you turn it into matter, into particles.
Mm,
Like that's literally how we create, right? That's what
that's
we're
right.
doing.
Yeah.
Where focus goes, energy flows, and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
that's exactly what they told me this morning. It's so
Yeah,
funny that
yeah,
you're bringing that up. Yeah, exactly. So this is actually us learning the so-called war is actually within our own minds. Once we become that, we're already stepped out of the matrix. We've stepped out of the program because it's like if you see a monster outside of you, right? If you see yourself as an equal to that monster's strength, then it's no longer a monster. It's just somebody that's annoying you. It's like, it's just
yeah. Good point.
you've
Yeah.
got to start to see yourself as the source energy that really is residing within you.